Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. So let's talk about plan B. What if the Lakers miss out on this upcoming lottery? The draft lottery is next Tuesday. The Lakers currently have a 46% chance to stay within the top three, but obviously we have a plus 50% chance to fall out and miss out on keeping our pick, right? So what's our plan B? Let's just say Lakers land the top three. Top one or two, obviously you got a chance at picking Markelle Fultz or Lonzo Ball. If we keep our third, if we land in the third spot, in my opinion, we go after Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson at 6'8", and he's gonna grow another inch or so. A long athletic wing, one of the best athletic wings in the draft right now. I say you don't pass up on a guy like that. You can't teach that height, that ability. He does have some shooting, issues or whatnot, but I think you just can't pass up on a wing that explosive, that good at the number three. So that's my thought on the number three. But what if we just miss out completely, right? We go home with sad faces. What next? The Lakers still have actually some good options. So here's the deal. When we move on into the offseason, Lakers have about 12 to $14 million in cap space right now. You can do some trickery and probably have more in cap space, but that's enough to kind of go after some free agents. My number one option for the Lakers, regardless, if we miss out on this upcoming draft, is to go after Paul George, okay? Clearly, okay? Now, in order to acquire Paul George and keep Brandon Ingram, you have to include D'Angelo Russell in that package. There's no ways around it, right? D'Angelo Russell is our best young asset right now on the squad. And if I'm Indiana, I'm definitely going to want a D'Angelo Russell in return, a young 21-year-old point guard guy who can shoot that I could potentially build my rebuilding process around. So you gotta include D'Angelo Russell in that package. And then I would try to include, D'Angelo Russell, our late first round pick, which we have a 28 pick this year from Houston. And then I would throw in like a Corey Brewer or a Tariq Black just to make the numbers work, okay? And then if you gotta throw in like a Larry Nance Jr., I would do that as well, all right? But I'm trying to keep Brandon Ingram, and I'll try to keep Julius Randle and Jordan Clarkson in this whole ordeal, because now we get Paul George. We give up one of our nice potential all-star young assets in D'Angelo Russell, and we throw in some other assets, right? The first round pick and whatever, an expiring contract like in Corey Brewer. That might be beneficial to Indiana, who is in a rebuilding process at that point. And then now we give up D'Angelo Russell to acquire Paul George. We gotta go after Jrue Holiday. Okay, Jrue Holiday, somebody else threw out Kyle Lowry. The reason why I like Jrue Holiday over Kyle Lowry is obviously a better player, but he's going to want a max deal. Whereas Jrue Holiday, I think you can offer him a 3 to 4 year deal at around $14 million a year, and he will be just fine. Okay, he's around that range, $14, $15 million a year type of point guard. And the reason why I like pairing up Jrue Holiday with Paul George is because I believe Jrue Holiday would run our team well, better than trying to keep D'Angelo Russell on the team. I think D'Angelo Russell is still in that mindset that he wants to become a superstar, whereas Jrue Holiday is set in his ways, right? He's still young enough. He has the height of like D'Angelo Russell, and he plays with a lot of poise. But what I like about Jrue Holiday is he gets a lot of other people involved. You see his assist totals are really high, and I think pairing him up with a Paul George would be way better than pairing up a D'Angelo Russell and a Paul George, because D'Angelo Russell is going to want to get off, whereas I see Jrue Holiday being able to set guys up and allowing Paul George and other guys, like a Julius Randle or whatever, to get off, where Jrue Holiday is okay and he's mature enough in his game where he's not a superstar, but he's mature enough in his game to know how to run the team and go well. So you got, Mozgov coming back as center. I think Jrue Holiday would go well with Mozgov, setting Mozgov up down low and things like that. Then you got Julius Randle, you got Paul George on the squad, you got Brandon Ingram, and you got Jrue Holiday running the point, and you got Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench. That is a squad that I would be happy with going forward, even without getting a pick this year. That's my thoughts on Plan B. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on Plan B. You like it, you don't like it, hit me up. Thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter at MikeSportsLA, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.